Hi, I'm Katie with Evolve Coaching and Amara Massage Therapy and Wellness. And today's video is going to be all about spending a little bit of time with taking care of our hands and practicing a little bit of presence when it comes to our hands. So lots of talk lately, right, about our hands being potential, hotbeds, carriers, vectors for coronavirus, which of course, unfortunately is absolutely true. So, super important to be keeping up on regular hand washing, making sure we're washing our hands for at least 20 seconds, using regular hand sanitizer, all of that kind of stuff. But hoping that today we can just bring a little bit of light awareness to the hands, and maybe that can be something that we also sort of infuse into our hand washing practices going forward. So today we're going to practice a little bit of self-care and mindfulness and massage for our hands. So to begin, I really just want to start with becoming aware of my hands. So I'm just taking a moment to observe, and nothing fancy with the breath here, but just becoming aware of your natural breath. No need to alter or change the breath here, just using that as a tool to anchor your presence and your awareness. So I'm just starting by noticing my hands, maybe checking in to see if there's any sensations. Are my hands hot? Are they cold? Just what are you noticing in your hands today? Maybe just doing a little of this, generating some warmth, which can feel really nice. So what do you notice about your hands today? And again, not the critical voice, not the judgmental voice that sort of can sometimes chime in and be making unhelpful observations, right? So right now we're just inviting acceptance and presence and allowance for our hands to be just as they are. Maybe even thinking a little bit about everything, how often you use your hands, and just what an integral part of your day-to-day life they very likely are. So we're gonna kind of start with a little bit of massage now that we've checked in and just sort of built a little bit of awareness. So we're gonna start doing just a little bit of light compression. So you're gonna take your hands and just kind of interweave them together. And then bring one of the thumbs over and just start massaging the palm of the other hand. Nothing fancy here, right? Just some nice gentle glides, and maybe even, some circular motions. You might even notice while you're doing this, your hands might be a little sore, or my hands have a couple of little cracks here and there. All this hand washing and hand sanitizing. And you know what? I think that's a good sign. That means you're doing your part to wash your hands. So, okay, so I've switched sides here. Now I'm massaging the palm of the other hand. And again, nothing too crazy or deep. If anything hurts, just don't do that. We're looking to bring about relaxation right now. All right, so I've really just kind of compressed and done some of these circular motions in the middle of the hands, and the palm feels great. And now I'm going to go through and just give a little love to every finger. And I'm kind of just making this motion, almost just kind of like a twisting motion. And at some point, maybe you have more time, than what we have for this video today. You can, you know, get maybe a little bit fancy, bring some lotion or oils into the mix if that sounds like it might be nice. Yeah, as a massage therapist, I can't really emphasize enough how, you know, helpful and healing touch is, even when it's just, you know, something we're doing for ourselves. So just kind of have migrated here to the other hand, and giving each finger a little bit of attention. And then when I get to the fingertip, maybe just giving it a light little press. All right. So the two moves we did today were just sort of that crossing the hands together and doing some nice circular compression. And then we also went through and spent time on each finger. Right now, I just kind of want you to go ahead and wring the hands out a little bit and come back into that space of just becoming aware of whatever sensations you might notice. And as you go through the rest of today, you know, whenever you have the chance, and maybe it's not specifically with your hands, maybe it's just taking a moment to stop, but you know, taking the opportunities and the time that you do have to prioritize yourself and to make time for things like a quick hand massage or just a quick self check-in and body scan, or just some way to let your inner self know that you're there for you. And this was hopefully helpful and something that you can also draw on in the future. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.